Hello. Hello. Look at you jamming out. You jamming out. Woo! 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 So, funny fact. Funny fact. I was clearing out my like files and stuff on my computer because I don't really like a lot of clutter on my computer. Like even when I like make like, you know, the Reddit memes and stuff, after a certain amount of time I'll put them on a USB stick and just store them away because like I don't like having like big folders of stuff that are just sitting there because to me it just feels like they're taking up memory. And so I deleted by accident the starting soon image that I drew, where it was just literally just in MS Paint I wrote starting soon, and it just auto selected the next image that I had on my computer, which was this. And so I saw it and I was like, why is that there? Why is that on my OBS? And then I realized what had happened. It just auto-selected the next image. So if anyone wants to do a starting soon image in OBS, in like Paint in 5 seconds, and then link me the image in Discord or something, I'll change it. But for now we have Genie's Mesmer, because this is Genie drew this, by the way. Genie drew this. She did it during the play with chat stream, and I just connected. She did it in like 3 separate parts. I can't remember the game's called. Drawing game, but yeah, I did that. Connected it. It's an emote on her channel now on 7TV. Yeah, good time to stop the music. Yeah, it's an emote on 7TV now, and that's why I had it saved as a PNG. Yeah. Also, I have with me not coffee, not energy. What is happening? Not energy drink, but thistle tea. I've never had it before. I don't know what it tastes like because I haven't tried it yet.
You and Donovan keeping busy?
But I have thistle tea because apparently it's supposed to help with your liver. A bit prickly for my taste. But we are getting right into the game because we are very near the end, I think. I'm gonna go kill Sal Marcano's brother. So yeah, I'm gonna have to just write and do another starting soon. But that, I guess it is a good time to like, a good reminder to be like, maybe get like a decent one. And a decent BRB, because I don't actually have the BRB thing anymore either. The BRB texting your mum. That's gone. Just because I didn't re-add it to OBS. I think it was also deleted as well.
Precious?
All right.
Tommy Marcano brought in a counterfeiter from Cuba, right?
Sal spent a couple of months trying to print the money himself, but none of it was worth a damn. The color was wrong, printing was cockeyed, you name it. He needed someone who knew what the fuck they were doing. So he used his connections and found a man named Alvarez.
And this Alvarez was also counterfeiting money for Castro.
Most of our enemies counterfeit American money. Hell, some of our allies do too.
Sorry, he's gone. What do you mean, he's gone? All you had to do was drive down to the goddamn lighthouse and pick him up. It's not my fault Alvarez is running all over the goddamn place. I wanted to lock his ass up, but you wouldn't hear of it. The last thing we need is Zaraga finding out that we treated his nephew like dog shit. You understand? Then Lincoln Clay comes in shooting the shit out of everything.
Lincoln Clay. Lincoln Clay. I'm so sick and fucking tired of hearing about this cocksucker. He's just one man. A fucking nigga. We're skating a thin line here, Tommy. You understand? This thing falls apart. We fucked all of them.
Can't kill him quick enough, can we?
What the fuck would you do?
What the fuck would I do? Listen here. This ain't rocket science. If that fucking nigga got to Alvarez, it means he knows about the place. He's gonna come after him. You understand? Get your ass down to that motherfucking gym and protect them.
Yeah, sure. I'm on it.
This shit ends right here, right now. No more fuck-ups.
Says the man that's been sitting in his office the whole damn time.
According to these
Right.
reports, Tommy Marcano had the money press in a boxing gym he operated.
Tommy knew Lincoln was coming for the plates, but he felt he had to keep up appearances. The second he started canceling fights and shutting the place down was the second people started thinking he was out of his league. He wasn't about to allow that to happen.
How did Lincoln Clay gain access to the gym?
He had me track down a man named Alcy Bennett. Alcy was a small-time hustler that worked for Sammy until he double-crossed him and was kicked out of the Hollow. After that, he scratched out a living recruiting fighters for Tommy's jungle fights. If he vouched for Lincoln at the door, Lincoln could get in without a big ruckus.
Alcy's by the Briar Patch, not
Okay.
far from here. I'll stop by and say hello, see how he's getting along. Have fun.
Bye, Donovan. Oops.
Sorry about that. But they don't even like
Let's go talk to LC. Can I follow Donovan? Like, will he just like drive eternally? So I do wonder, like, why is Donovan in front of, like, is that the Senate? Is it just judges? Like, who are those people? Like, they say their names, right? But, like, they're asking him about Lincoln. Is it because they want to find him? Find Lincoln? And, like, arrest him? No, it's just like, why are they there?
Step foot in the Hollow since November of '62. Almost 6 years. I know. Can you at least tell me where we're going? The Acadia.
Oh.
It's where Tommy Marcano holds his jungle fights, right?
It is.
And you've been recruiting black fighters for him.
I have.
Good. Because I want in.
What? Why?
I wanted you to know I'd have told you.
If I'm sticking my ass out like that, I need to know why.
Motherfucker, you lucky to be alive after what you did to Sammy. You really think he wouldn't notice you stealing all that money?
Look, I paid for that 100 times over. 6 years banished from the only place I ever call home. Christ. I couldn't even go see my mama on her deathbed.
You made your choice. And now it's time to make another one.
And I do this.
You get a clean slate. Come and go through the hollow as you please.
Fuck. Okay.
I hear if you win out, Tommy meets you in person.
That's assuming anyone lets him,
He'll
right?
exercise up the winners. See if there's someone he wants to bring on regular.
CIA trained asset
Where's this
goes
happening?
rogue, kills a bunch of
Usually
people
up there in
connected
his
to organized
office.
crime and other
One of
on
his
US
guys will
store
meet you
as a
in the
black
locker
man in
room
the
after the
60s.
fight. He'll take you to timing.
You know what? You're right. Yeah, fair enough. Enough said. Enough said. Enough said. Oh.
Fighters don't take the front entrance.
Fox News hosts whatever his name is, that Southern Union looking dude. One that reminded me of Remy Duval. Not Hannity. He's like the big Fox News host guy since the We'll Do It Live guy got fired. But like him, like he'd be on there like talking about the left has gone too far and all that shit.
We here to fight, boy.
Gotta search him. No weapons allowed.
Oh, dude, I've got a pistol, I've got a machine gun, I've got 3
Watch where you put your hands, motherfucker.
Save it
C4
for
bombs.
the ring, dipshit. Go ahead.
It's a lot of people here.
Locker rooms down here on the end.
I'm blanking on his name though.
Hang back, boys.
Why has he got paint on his face?
Motherfucker needs a doctor.
Just dump him in an alley. Let nature take its course.
You good now? Go on.
Does he? Tucker Carlson.
How you know?
Where you at, LC?
All right.
Is he still Fox News?
I gotta go make the arrangements. Give him your name and such. You go on and get changed.
Who you got with you tonight, Elsie?
New guy.
New guy looks tough, but my money's staying on the brawler.
I gotta ask you something, Elsie.
Not anymore.
What's that?
Do all you niggas love
So he's got his own following now and stuff.
Nah, we'll beat the fuck. So what happens if we get caught?
Probably what you think.
For a chance to go home again, it's worth it. No matter what happens, we should go. This is it. You nervous?
Should I be?
Guess that depends on where all this ends. You're gonna head through these doors.
It's hard to take a lot of it seriously, right? Like, there was a show in England called the Jeremy Clarkson Show, right? It was. So, Jesus Christ. So, the Jeremy Kyle Show was basically like England's version of the Jerry Springer Show, but like it wasn't like I think Jerry Springer was pretty scripted to a degree, right? If I'm not mistaken, and it had like super outlandish, crazy stories and stuff. Jeremy Kyle tended to be more like about people that like wanted to know if someone cheated, wanted to know if they had stolen their dead grandmother's jewelry, wanted to know if the baby was actually theirs, you know, that kind of thing. And they would do DNA tests and they would do... But one of the big things that was the big gotcha moment in the show was they would do lie detector tests, right? And this whole massive thing came out that they basically bullshitted a bunch of the lie detector tests to real people regarding things like did you have an affair when we were married? You know, did you throw out my grandmother's ashes? Like shit like that. They would bullshit the lie detector results for a gotcha moment on TV for the views, right? And they would deny people proper counseling. They would deny people access to the proper results or to do another result, despite it being a lie detector test, which are notorious for not actually detecting lies, but more so just to detect when someone, they're not very accurate, right? It's now well more known that they're not accurate. So there was a massive court thing. They pulled the TV show off of TV, and they all got fired for doing, basically, it was being like a shitty TV show, right? Using real people's lives and traumas and issues for TV clicks. Jeremy Kyle then went on to start a English right-wing TV show because his show got pulled off the air because of woke left-wing cancel culture. And so he started this right-wing TV show where he just goes on and like does all this like right-wing shit. But like not like right-wing as in like, you know, not like a normal person who's just, you know, a right-wing supporting person. But like, you know, what do you call it? Like the far right, like the far right shit, where like, you know, he become a Tucker Carlson, whatever that fucker's name is, the little dweeby dude. You know, the marketplace of ideas, like him, whatever his name is. You know, like one of those talking point heads people, like, because he got fired for basically immoral practices on the TV show. It's like, I'm not blaming any political affiliation or any political belief whatsoever, but why do so many people go that route? You know? Like, so many people go that sort of route of like, well, I'm gonna get a podcast and blame cancel culture instead of owning up to my actions. Oh shit. Normal same person stuff, yeah. But you remember Jeremy Kyle shit. It was like, lie detector results show that you cheated. That's David Cameron Moore, Nigel Farage. Yeah. Nigel Farage is a far right politician who celebrated the fact that he got 2 seats in Parliament. 2 whole seats. Oh, the champ. But like, Tommy Robinson. Oh, Tommy Robinson's just a racist fuck. This guy is really big. But yeah, you know, who's that? Who's the dweeby guy that's like, in the marketplace of ideas? Actually, statistics show. Like, I don't know. He sounds like that. Ben Shapiro, yeah, him. Like Jeremy Kyle become like a Ben Shapiro type, where he just has a podcast where he talks about how terrible left woke culture is, and you know. Jesus Christ, Lincoln.
We have a new champion, Mr. Jack Knife Johnson!
Cause what is it they like? I can't stand the ones that like go to colleges and like wind up college students so they can get like viral moments and shit.
You head on back to the locker room and collect your winnings.
Where you heading?
Me, I got
And don't get me wrong, both sides of the political spectrum do it. I know there's a lot of these like
My respect, that's for
talk shows where they'll interview.
You must think I'm some kind of goddamn moron coming in here like you did.
I've never been one to shy away from a calculated risk.
Maybe you should have.
Uh-oh.
I'll mix some vegetable oil in it. Makes the gasoline thick, sticky. We're just gonna let it soak in a little bit. Work its way into every nook and cranny. That way when I light it, that shit's gonna burn like napalm.
You know, the smart thing to do would just be to shoot him in the head. But I understand that
And you are gonna hurt like no one's hurt before.
they tried that once. It didn't work.
Guess you ready to die. You still be conscious as the flames creep up your legs. But as they burn, you be hit in the gut.
Ow. Originally we tried and that got destroyed by the college student. Yeah, well they have those videos like where it's like woke college student gets destroyed by so-and-so, so-and-so. And I'm usually like, oh man, that's so like, it's so like it's such like a clickbaity title and stuff. But then it ends up being like actually the uploader was the person, you know, it was Ben Shapiro, for example, that was like saying you know, woke college student destroyed, blah blah blah. You know they're just doing it to get the views and make money. They're not there to educate anyone in their own way or anything like that.
That's that then.
Sure looks that way.
You know, Sal wanted me to go to law school, work for some big company, maybe run for office. Do something decent with your goddamn life, you understand?
Should've listened to him.
It's in the blood, you know.
Yeah. You are who you are. No point in arguing with yourself about it.
Fuck you.
Dude, Lincoln, I'll be careful with that flame. You're still covered in oil.
Don't let me burn. Please.
Say hello to Lou. Tell him Sal will be along shortly.
Come back.
Yeah, he can burn. I'll let him burn.
It's like Christmas come early. Gonna put you down, son. Get him.
Okay. Oh, this pistol has a lot of range.
Get behind something.
Not knowing who he is or what he's done, I feel bad for him. He's Sal Marcano's brother.
For fuck's sake.
In position. Let's do this. Let the item. At that fucking height. That's my girl.
That's my girl. What?
No fucking way.
Goddamn. Done bad stuff? Presumably, he's the brother of a mafia boss who was involved in the murder of our adopted father and brother and all that stuff. He was also there to kill me. He was going to set me on fire, and I set him on fire first, essentially.
Yeah, you like that?
Reload this. Yep. Wait, is it? Oh, it's him moving around, hitting the wood and stuff. This gun kind of feels like cheating, but I'm here for it. Pretty strong to hold a gun like that. Well, I mean, look at the size of him. He's 6'4", built like a barn door. Don't get me wrong. I mean, realistically, I don't know if it would still be easy for him to do it or not. I don't. But it's also, you know, a video game.
It's your day to die. The fuck? Get him.
Well. And also trained soldier.
Stay behind me. Just like hunting swamp rats.
I didn't want to be accurate for a second then. Nearly dead. That's not good.
Grabbing some cover. Get him. Cover me while I reload. It's all yours, boys. Get him from the other side.
Jesus. Yeah. There we go. We're there eventually. Yeah.
We got ourselves a gift.
Okay.
Don't even know how fucked you up. A little bit.
Clear out.
Oh, you survived.
Molotov, clear out. Molotov, clear out.
Dude, you gotta shut up.
Gonna need a better vent. Hey.
Available unit. Suspicious individual on foot.
Fucking ow!
On scene, officers engaging with suspect. Respond with caution.
Phone for short time. Lunatic Italian. Kill red and blue police zones.
I need you to handle the cops in South Downs.
Nice.
Right away. Visual contact lost.
What happened to the money plates that Sal
Smack
Marcano stole
Mike,
from
sorry.
the Federal Reserve?
And there's, yeah, I mean they are big and heavy, so I don't know how realistic it is to just carry one around.
Told
But
me he couldn't tell any other cheat. That the world doesn't work that way. I spent the better part of 40 years trying to prove him wrong. But I was just lying to myself.
we killed Sal Marcano's brother, burnt down the
Look at
boxing
how we
ring.
treat each other.
Boxing
Passion is a sign of
gym.
weakness. But greed is a virtue. The poor is considered morally corrupt, while every excess of the powerful is celebrated. We sent kids off to die. For what? So someone can make a few bucks?
Gotta get that
Lincoln
oil.
was right. He was always right. There ain't never gonna be another Dr. King or a Bobby Kennedy. But there always gonna be another Sal Marcano, another Sammy Robinson, another Lincoln Clay. We are a cruel and wicked people.
Here's the thing though, it's like, compared to what? Like I know, I get his point. But are we comparing ourselves to animals? Are we comparing ourselves to the ideas of what we wish we were?
Is it over?
There's no one left to stand in our way. We run this city now.
Asking my guys to lock down half this turf makes them anxious. Like, they don't know which side they're supposed to be cheering for. But giving us the entire turf sends a clear message. Tells them you're gonna take care of them.
I'm fine with occasionally splitting things when we gotta lock the auction down. But continuing to ask my boys to do work that's gonna put money in someone else's pocket, that's when we tread into areas they don't care for. The Irish deserve to hold on to this piece of the city.
Here's the thing, Lincoln. Getting you boys in here vying for turf is guaranteed to end up a pissing contest. Just easy on everybody if you give me the territory like you did last time.
You got no
I
idea.
have to give it to...
Wouldn't want to fuck up this last piece of the city.
Look.
This turf's going to the Irish.
I got big plans for this one, lad. And it starts with a statue of Marcano getting arse fucked by a goddamn badger. Holy Christ! How the fuck did we make it through this shite in one piece? I thought for certain Scaleta'd have his throat slit by now. It may not have all played out the way I would have liked. But we're here, and we're making money. And Lord knows, I'm a hell of a lot better at being alive than I am at being dead.
I kinda thought I'd be gay to shit by now. So anything shy of that, and I'm good. Fuck. Fuck. You know how long I've been waiting for someone to stand up and be a man of his word? And in all my fucking days, you, Lincoln Clay, are the first motherfucker to do it. Thank you. You've done a hell of a job, Lincoln. Couldn't have done a better job myself. Probably.
I halfway figured Lincoln would have killed us all by now. What we done here?
Well, there's still
Taking
time.
the city away from Marcana and doing it without killing each other? We gotta be proud of that. I'll admit it. I had my doubts, but no more. You came through just as you promised, and I'm lucky to be a part of it.
We're living proof that the ways of Marcano, the lying, the backstabbing, the cheating, don't need to run in that direction. Those ways are as dead as he is.
Man, I mean, what have we done if not just replace him? You know?
I'm in the bayou and I need transportation.
Aye. I'll get her out to you right away.
Brackets at max earn. Seems simple enough. Okay. Kill Sal Marcano. Mafia 4. War. Just war.
4 wheels and an engine. Set.
Appreciate it.
Meet the new boss. Same as the old boss.
This is New Bordeaux News. The large new luxury resort hotel under construction has apparently hit a roadblock. Work has stopped on the project, and the site.
I was talking about the casino.
Abandoned. The city is trying to ascertain who owns the land, as there are legal challenges to the deed. The real estate investment firm owned by the late Remy Duval previously owned the property.
Is that a Dodge Charger? I don't know what it's meant to be. It doesn't, like, they don't use real car names in this game, so I couldn't tell you what it's actually meant to be. You could probably Google it. Just Google, like, what is Lincoln Clay's car meant to be? Maybe you'll get an answer. I don't know. But I mean, yeah, no. I added the scoop, or not scoop, but you know what I mean. All the days are gone, I'm coming home. My baby, I write you a letter. Smashed up my car a little bit. It's fine. And the engine's gone. It's so funny to hear it. You have 4 new turf owners. Well, 3. Lincoln doesn't actually own any of the turf. He just... well, he owns all of them. Because those 3 are underbosses. So, I can see Mafia 4 having a new pro tag trying to take down these 4. I believe Mafia 4 is a separate story based around the cartel. And, like, I'm not 100% sure. There hadn't been a ton of info out on it, but, like, if I remember the teaser trailer, kind of, I think it sort of suggested, like, a South America type. It's called The Old Country. Is it? How's a GTO? Is that a Nissan GTO?
You're not wasting any time, are you?
Your little rampage is going to attract attention. Attention from people I don't care to associate with.
Yeah, imagine not.
Thankfully, closing off your loose ends is as simple as tossing around some super grade. With any luck, this will keep them off my ass. For a little while, anyway. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. There's still the matter of killing Georgie and Sal. You should get a kick out of hearing this.
Now he sheds a tear. Not for his uncle. No, who's his uncle? I don't know. It's Lou.
Georgie, get your ass in here.
Pontiac GTO. Oh, okay.
Uncle Tommy's dead. I thought you'd like to know. He was a smart kid, your Uncle Tommy. He could have been anything. I tried to tell him, go to law school. Instead, he went to Cuba.
I'm sorry, Pops. And I know what he meant to you.
I am leveraged out the ass, called in every favor, and none of it made a goddamn difference.
San is Japanese.
I am fucked.
No, that's bullshit.
So?
We still got some men. I say that we hit the streets and we find that cocksucker.
Every low-life ball of piss in this city smells blood in the water. My blood. You understand? And they step over their own mother. If it meant being the one that clipped me, I wouldn't last 10 minutes out there.
That's a crock of shit. You are the Sal Marcano. There's gotta be something that we could do.
Driving a muscle car?
Come here, boy. Come here.
They don't have to be American. Also, Nissan does have a GTO.
We still have left. You tell him to meet us up there at the casino. And when Lincoln Clay shows up, we'll do everything we can to put that goddamn nigga in the ground right next to us. Go on now, get the fuck out of here.
Should have known that Marcano would go to ground at the casino.
GTR.
You can take the bridge up there, so
no,
it's
there is a
straight
GTO.
shot.
Yeah.
You know, none of this would have happened without you.
Underwhelming
It's either
jet
this or right away
Yeah,
in some
right. I think it was
goddamn
deliberately
office.
supposed to make
And
him
once
like.
you killed those assholes,
No!
you come and find me. I'll be hanging around over at the
No!
Padres.
Okay, I muted. Muted audio. Sorry, gamers. Blame the fucking. Blame copyright laws. Can I still hear the music? Yeah, I muted it for the VOD. Yeah, guys, you can hear the music, the VOD can't. So that's. But you know what? No one watches the VODs anyway, so it's okay. Literally no one watches them unless there's some titties. Because it's the internet. Have an hour? Oh yeah, we'll be done by then. Whoop. Where am I going? Oh, okay. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I was supposed to go through that. Come on. This'll do. Alright, put the VOD track back on. Wait, do I have... Should I have gotten ammo and health and stuff? You know, if he was smart, he would have had a sniper. Like, they're like, get all the men and kill this guy. And it's like, they literally have had Lincoln Play chained up at gunpoint. How many times? Like, look, sniper up there. Boom.
We got a problem. You Negroes are great for target practice. In my side, motherfucker.
Okay. Everyone dies. Jesus. Was there a stealth way into this? I don't know if there was. Bring down the whole building.
Cover me while I reload. Mr. Fucking Saab, get that asshole.
Above me. And I got 6 shots.
Look who I found. Get behind something.
I think he's running on the spot because he's. I think he's like stuck running on the spot.
I got this. Time to die, quick. In my sights. Easy to take down, boy. Give it a shot.
Shit.
Fucker won't let up. I'm ducking down.
Fuckers got me pinned. Pushing out ammo.
Get over here. Comfortable here.
It's a shitty position. You jammed your knife through Sant'Angelo's head. That was the assassin guy that I killed last stream. What are these unlock times? Shit. Yeah, look, there was a whole fucking room that opened up. Might need to like ammo up if I can. I don't know if I can now because I'm gonna be starting at the.
I need a resupply.
Going at you. Hang tight.
Yo, let's go. Where the fuck you going, dude? Bye. Bye, I guess. Oh. Wait. Oh no, he's stuck on the motorway. Is he coming down? He's coming down. Okay. 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 Yes.
Anything you want here? Show me what you got. I'll be.
All right. I'm gonna get. That one. I actually want to get 26,000.
This is done. You know how to find
me. Excuse me. Dude, your Kenshi and Adam, your toothless dances not being synced up is really funny to me for some reason. Let's see. Okay. Excuse me. Huh? Okay. Drink. Well, you know, nearly all of them.
I'm on to you, buddy.
I'm switching just in case they like burst through the door anyway.
Ain't too many of us left.
Don't fuck up.
Dude, why am I waiting until the last mission to get like become cracked at the game?
You let the boys downstairs handle this. It's what they're getting paid for. I ain't come here to watch someone else do all the work. I came here to bury that cocksucker, just like we said. You be careful, yeah? I ain't the one you need to be worried about.
When all the training comes together. Do I drive this, chat? That's what it's there for, right? I mean, that was cool, but like, it's pretty bad position. I'm not gonna lie.
These motherfuckers can't protect you, Georgie. It's over.
Come on! What you waiting for? Let's go!
Take him down. I got this. Taking cover.
Failure. All right.
Heading for cover.
Didge. Oh, I can't run with it. It's actually too heavy to run with. You like waddles. God damn it.
Heading for cover.
Twofer. Oh, are they creeping on me?
Circle round him. I'm ducking down. Throwing a grenade.
Dude, how close do they need to be? This shit don't go off.
Out of ammo. I gotta reload.
Like the worst proximity mines ever.
Gotta hunker down.
On his head.
Can't die like this.
All right. That was my trip, man. Found it. I forgot there was another one. Yeah.
Look who I found.
The fuck did I shoot?
Think fast, bitch. Spotted one. Got me jammed. Grenade, take cover. Can't kill all of them. Cover my ass.
Ow! You bitch. Yeah. Damn it.
Moving. Need to reload. Grenade! Move! Grenade!
I killed that guy.
Cover my ass.
Hey, where the fuck is he? There we go.
Get your ass around him. He won't lay off. see me trying to get my head down?
Oh. Is that Georgie? Oh, hello, Georgie. Remember that time you shot me in the head? I do.
You stupid motherfucker.
I always thought you were my friend. That you had me and Ellis's backs. It was just an act. You didn't kill me because I said no. You killed me because you thought you owned me. Owned all of us.
It was never about us. It was about my old man. My father. I'd do anything for him. Same as you and Sammy.
And you understand why I have to do this.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Damn right.
I know you think you're alone in this world, Lincoln, but you're not. And you never will be.
Oh, confront Marcano.
Hell of a sight, ain't it? When I first come to this town, it was nothing more than a backwater shithole. Now look at it.
Let me see your hands.
Whatever was between us is over, you understand? It ended the second it was you coming up them stairs instead of my son. You want a drink?
Motherfucker still thinks he's in control.
All right.
I guess we won't say no to a drink. Watch it be poison.
I had this imported from Scotland. Single malt. Now, usually I'm a bourbon man, but I figured I'd order something with a little more class for when the casino opened. Not much of a chance of that happening now, is it?
Don't look that way.
Take a seat. I ain't going nowhere. Hey, not bad.
I think I still prefer Shine.
You know, a month or so after my brother Lucho died, I started having nightmares. I had this one where I was on a boat. Giant wave come, knocked my ass overboard. I hit that water and sink like a goddamn rock.
I think Lincoln's aware of the gun.
And there was another one where cottonmouths biting me all to hell. But the one that really got to me was Georgie's funeral. He's laid out in that shitty little casket. Neck cut, same as Lucho's. Yeah, that one really got to me. It would come around again every 3 or 4 days.
I have one where I'm back in Nam, sleeping in a foxhole. All of a sudden, these dark figures come out of the shadows. I try to fight them off, but they hold me down, tie my hands together, stuff a muddy rag in my mouth so I can't scream, can't warn the men sleeping next to me. And then I gotta listen as all those men die.
I would imagine that's not gonna go away anytime soon.
No. I imagine it won't.
And then this.
Have another one. Keep me alive
was
longer.
all to try to keep mine from coming true. Look how that turned out. I buried a lot of people. More than I can count. The one I never wanted to see go down in that cold ground was my son.
And yet here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
Yes. Here we are. My son is dead. And I'm having a drink with his killer. I'm not gonna apologize for what I did, you understand? If I did, I'd just be lying. I don't have it in me to feel shame for the things I've done to others. Never have.
Didn't come here for an apology.
Nah. I know you didn't. But goddamn, I was right about you, wasn't I? I knew it the second I fucking saw you at the country club. Men like us, we're just wired up wrong. There's only one thing we know. One thing we're good at. I'm gonna be waiting for you, Lincoln Clay. This won't be the last time we see each other.
I know.
What are you waiting for? Fucking do it. Fuck you!
Oh, jeez. The bird?
You're still here. It's over. Go home.
It's never over. I knew he was going. Yeah, Lincoln has a penchant for yeeting people out of windows when he's up high. Oh, is this our guys? Sandra. Is that Leo? Leo Galante, right?
I take it you're Lincoln Clay.
Not now, achievement!
So they tell me.
I told Sal this fucking casino would be the end of him. I meant it figuratively. This shit has a way of turning on you, doesn't it?
Especially if you piss off the wrong person.
Commission.
You know who I am, son?
Guessing you're Leo Galante.
Let's take a little walk, you and me. Probably no surprise, but the rest of the commission wants you dead. You and anybody else that had anything to do with this.
What happened here was between me and Marcano.
I'm not
I understand that, son.
sure I trust that guy
We all
walking
do.
behind us.
But this business makes you paranoid, irrational. They see Sally, a pile of shit. They start wondering if someone's gonna serve them a plate of their own.
So you're here to decide if you're coming after me?
No. I'm here to deliver a message. You made your point, son. This all ends right here. Right now.
I got no quarrel with y'all.
Yeah.
Once a month, Sal kicked up 20% of his net. Cash only. Same man's been delivering it for, oh, I don't know, 40 years or so. I see no need in deviating from that, you?
No, sir.
In exchange, you run things as you see fit. Want to sell heroin? Want a whorehouse on every other corner? Makes no fucking difference to me. The only thing that matters is 20%.
And what if I decide to walk away? Leave all this behind?
Then this will be the last time we see each other. Best of luck to you, son.
Wait. Is that... Was that Joe? Looked older, but like the way the camera. Joe Mama? No. Joe Barbaro. Vito's dude. Was it not? Like, the camera definitely panned on him, and there's no reason, like, why would they... It looked vaguely like him. How many years has it been? For like 20? Or over 20? More than 20 years. I think. Oh, because Leo was already old as shit. But like the camera definitely made a point. Like he looked at us, the camera stayed on him. You don't do that unless you're trying to point someone out. Because they didn't do it with any other of the guards. This is why you never confirm anything if you don't see a body. Vito thinks like Joe Barbaro got his like hands chopped off and he was tortured to death. $60. To Leo or Joe? No, I think they were in their 20s, Vito and Joe. I'm not sure. They were young. Oh, Leo is older than that. He's probably 80 or something here. Gotta be.
Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Him and Georgie both.
It's the best news I've heard in ages. Can we get an amen, Padre?
So what happens now?
What do you mean what happens now? It's over. Done. Finished.
I ain't talking to you. Just cause Sal Marcano's dead, Lincoln, doesn't mean it's over. Now, what you did and the size of it all, you created a storm in this here city, and it's gonna take a long time for it to dissipate, if it ever does.
With Marcano dead, New Bordeaux belongs to me. Ain't nobody left to stand in my way.
You can't be serious. The point of this wasn't to replace Marcano, it was to remove him. This city's done gone through enough. It doesn't need another Sal Marcano.
This city? You've got to be fucking kidding me. This city is a
Oh, I hear it.
cesspool. It's where
Muted the VOD. Oh my god. What do we do, chat? Leave? Or take the throne? Come on, chat. I need your thoughts on this, because part of me wants Lincoln to be done. But another part of me feels like Lincoln has become this man. So, as a player, I don't want to see Lincoln be that guy. Just to leave. He's popped enough heads for one life. Oh, hey, no burger. Oh, nah, one more. One more. Two more. Now I'm done. Now I'm done. No more. No more. Now I'm done. Now I'm done killing.
After Lincoln vanished, Vito Scaletta took over the city. Now he spit on Sal Marcano's grave one last time by actually doing what Marcano couldn't, finishing the casino.
Vito took over.
2 years later, Scaletta opened another casino, and then it was just an avalanche of development. Hotels, arenas, the new convention center. I mean, today everyone knows this place as the Las Vegas of the South, but the whole damn thing was built on bodies Lincoln Clay left behind, with blood money he and his lieutenants stole from the mob. And Vito? He still lives in that penthouse at the top of Marcano's casino, looking out over the city he owns. After Sal Marcano's death, Lincoln Clay disappeared. The Bureau deprioritized the investigation after a few months, but I keep an active file. In 1971, I tracked him to a California shipyard where he was working under an assumed name. By the time we got there, though, he was gone. The trail went cold, and by 77, 78, I figured he was dead. But then I got a report of someone matching his description working with the Colombians. Since then, there's a new sighting of him every couple of years.
Lincoln made it out to California. Worked at the shipyards for a few years. Met him a woman. Seemed like he was gonna get married, but then it all came apart. Don't know why. And he started moving around. He went to Alaska, New York, South America. He even went back to Vietnam. I still get postcards from time to time. You know, I think Lincoln wasn't able to accept the world for what it is, or his place in it.
Someday, he's going to get tired of running, or make a mistake, and I'll be waiting. I promise you that.
Well, damn. I wonder if there's a post-credit scene. I don't know if I muted it. I don't know if this is I'm curious what the other option ends. If it takes us back, like goes to continue from where we are, maybe I'll do the other endings just to see what it was. I don't know if I can. It says loading. But it's a good game. It's a heavy game. The subject matter on it and the delivery of a lot of it, like, it hurt sometimes to hear, like, even just in a video game, yeah, but it hurt to hear people like talk like that, you know, act like that. You know, like, definitely did a good job at making you feel uncomfortable, right? Oh,
Senator! Where were you when John Fitzgerald Kennedy was assassinated?
I don't remember. At home, I believe. I don't remember. At home, I believe.
Let me tell you where I was. A muddy hut in Vietnam. Slowly dismembering an old woman, cutting her apart bit by bit. And do you know why? because her son was an NVA officer. And hurting her was the only way to make him talk.
I don't understand what this has to do.
What he told us saved the lives of an entire platoon. That's 42 men. Men that lived another day because I was willing to take a saw to that old woman.
Thank you, Mr. Donovan. I believe that.
Sit down and just shut the fuck up!
Oh.
I did a lot of terrible shit over there. In the name of this country. Shit that will haunt me for the rest of my life. But I did it because I believed in the fight. I believed what this nation stood for. So, to be sitting there ass deep in mud with that old woman scattered all around me, and hearing that the President of the United States had just been fucking murdered, well, I knew right then and there that I couldn't let that stand. That I would find a way to make it right no matter how long it took.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that Sal Marcano and a group of conspirators murdered Jack Kennedy.
Oh, that is the most absurd thing I have ever heard.
I assumed you would say that.
Don't fucking move! This... You're out of your mind.
Oh, I don't hold any...
Okay, I'm leaving the VOD sound on.
And you certainly were ambitious, weren't you? You went to law school, and then you became a district attorney, and then United States Senate. After Sal Marcano died, I went through his files. Imagine my surprise when I saw your name over and over and over and over again. The mob wanted Jack Kennedy dead, and you were more than willing to help.
There are cameras everywhere. There's witnesses.
No, I want
You'll
them
never
to
get
see
away
that,
with
you
this.
stupid asshole, because then they will know that I am not finishing with you. I am starting with you. Oh, and they're next. Gentlemen.
Well, that was wild. That's quite the Donovan's wild. So, what was that implying? It was implying the Senate or like politicians were behind the assassination? Or rather, the mob was behind it. It's one of the theories that the mob killed Kennedy. So they just lent into one of the conspiracy theories. I mean, from what I understand about the assassination, I forget his name. The guy that shot him. Lee Harvey Oswald? Was that? I'm thinking the wrong assassin. But he was like, he like flip-flopped between joining the American military and then like living in like communist Russia. We should have the full files released next year. You'll never see anything they don't want you to. Especially if it incriminates them. They're not going to incriminate themselves, are they? But, yeah, like, he kind of, like, was back and forth. So, like, I don't know if he was, like, a double agent or if he was just, like, a disturbed guy that couldn't decide what side of the war in his head was on. But yeah. They're talking about Jack Kennedy. Ah. Right, yeah. Theory is that the mob killed JFK because they felt betrayed by RFK's investigations of organized crime. The big public display in which his death was done would be very much in the same vein of making a statement to don't fuck with us, right? So it was JFK they talked about. I'm confused now. I'm getting confused by like what Val's saying and what who are they talking about in that? Just let's get that clarified for everyone. But it's certainly one of those. Yeah, okay. It's certainly one of those things that happened in history where some of the conspiracy theories at least prick up the ears more than others, right? Like, but I'm not like I find conspiracy theories interesting to read about, but at the end of the day, I am, you know, they are just that. I don't know the truth, and I don't think anyone can really claim to know the truth. They're just interesting. I'm not making a claim as to anything that might have happened or not. A man died, and that sucks. But yeah, I mean, like, I still think I like the first two games better than this. But like only by a little bit. I think the only downside this game had was the way it handled its open world. It felt a little repetitive and a little stretched out. Kennedy's money allegedly came from the same world as the mob during Prohibition, bootlegging and alcohol. So when JFK ran for president, the story goes that the mob helped him get elected so they could have one of theirs in the White House. And then he went straight. Or they cut him, or like supposedly went straight and cut them out, sort of thing. Callaghan was never a dragon, he was a human. How dare you? But yeah, I mean, in terms of the game, like, you know, I think it tried to expand itself as a series. I think it kind of like missed the mark on the open world side of things, because a lot of like the missions just ended up, they had themes to them and we explored different locations. That was cool, but a lot of them were kind of repetitive. It was do different missions in the same place, interrogate the lieutenant, destroy the shipment, you know, take down the bodyguard, trigger the guy, you know, and then like JFK was never in them before, but his father Joe was involved before the war during Prohibition. Okay, so because there is some connection, people have sort of latched onto that connection to create a theory around it. I don't know, who was it? Was it Jesse Ventura popularized the magic bullet theory as well? He didn't like that his brother RFK was an attorney general who investigated the mob, so they felt like they were backstabbed, hence the mob being one of the suspects in this. Okay. So it could just be a messy mob situation type thing. But again, it's all just... Leave New Bordeaux. Alright, we can just see what the other ending is. It's probably going to be like depressing as fuck. Because I'm just going there to kill my friends. I guess. How do I get out? Like Jesse Ventura's like magic bullet theory, where like the only feasible way it could have happened is if the bullet hit the ground of the car, went through one guy's head and out the other end of the car and hit JFK, and you know. Predates Ventura. Oh, did he like just investigate that? Because I know he did like a yeah, he popularized it, right? Like, because he did like a whole documentary on it where he tried to recreate the shot, and he's like, well, I couldn't do it, so no one could do it. Jesse's an interesting dude. He's had one of those crazy lives, right? Like, Jesse Ventura is just one of those guys that's had like an insane life. Actor, professional wrestler, Navy SEAL, politician, like... I ain't got time to bleed. Governor of Minnesota. Killed by a curved bullet. Was killed by that guy in what was the movie? Wanted. Right? Had Morgan Freeman in it. During the 50-year anniversary of his assassination, I saw an investigation about the assassination, and they talked about there being 3 shots, and one of the shots hit the top light of something that is no longer hanging there. Okay. Yeah, because he hit the driver as well, right? Magic bullet was the official findings of the Warren Commission. Is there like, did they say that there was evidence of a bullet impact on like the bottom of the car for it to, because they said it went through, hit the bottom of the car, and then came back up and hit him in the head, right? I've never seen like the video of it. I'm not particularly down to, you know, like watch people get shot. But like, I know people have studied it and all that stuff, and oh, look at these fancy cars. They got fancy cars.
Sal and Georgie are gone. And after all the shit we've been through, we run this city.
So we finally gonna get our chance to make things right in this town. Bring a balance to things. Wasn't certain we'd ever actually get here.
After all the bullshit, it's almost impossible for me to wrap my brain around the fact that we actually did it. You're a fucking saint, Lincoln. And I'm honored to know you.
Oh. Alright. Rule together or rule alone? What do we want to see? Together.
We're not here because of what I did, or because of what any of y'all did. We're here because we stood together. And as long as we stay strong, ain't no one ever gonna fuck with us.
Power of friendship.
After he killed Sal Marcano, Lincoln Clay took over. But he wasn't content just to run the city. He expanded out across the South into Florida and even the Carolinas. There's so much money coming in, and he's been smart with it. He spreads it around, makes sure the right people get paid and stay paid.
No, we can do our God together.
Rebuilding the Hollow, buying up Frisco Field, reopening the theme park, all that money and goodwill. He thinks it's made him untouchable, but no one is untouchable. He might have plastered his name across a few schools and hospitals, made donations to a charity here and there, but nothing absolves him of his crimes. That's why I agreed to do this documentary. I want to shine a light on the real Lincoln Clay.
Lincoln gave in to everything. Drugs, booze, prostitutes, you name it. If he made $1, he was involved. Seeing him on the news, strutting around. Sometimes I think he should have died over at Sammy's with all the rest of them. There'd be kind of a peace in that. Turn it off! There's nothing else to say about any of this.
All right. Right. Well, I can't skip the cutscene again. So there was a rule alone thing.